Okay, this is going to be part 2 to dividing decimals. This is what happens when you have more than one number behind the decimal in your divisor. Okay, so just like before, you're going to set up the problem just like you normally would. 14.28 divided by 0.25. Okay, second step is to get rid of the decimal in your divisor. So if you look here, I have 2 places behind the decimal. Okay, so I need to move that decimal 2 places. There's 1 and there's 2. My divisor must always end up being a whole number. So if that means I move it 3 places or 4 places or 5 places, however many places I need to, I have to move it that many times. Okay, and remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. So the dividend needs to have it move 2 places as well. So there's 1, there is 2, and just like before, my decimal goes on top. Okay, so what would happen if instead of having an 8 here, there was nothing? Okay, what if it just said 2? Well, that's real easy. If there's nothing there, you have to put a placeholder, which in this case, in every case, is a 0. Okay, so if instead of 28 it was 2, you're just going to add a 0 up there. We're going to go ahead and do the math like this and ignore the fact that it had the 8 there, just to kind of show you how this works. Okay, so now I have 25 into, let's use black instead. So 25 divided into, what was our number? 14.20. So 1420. There is my decimal. Okay, so 25 cannot go into 1. 25 cannot go into 4. 25 goes into 142 5 times. Again, think money. How many quarters does it take to get into $1.42? Oh, that's 5 quarters. That gives me 125. I'm going to do my subtraction. So here I have to start borrowing, okay, because I can't subtract 5 from 2. So my 4 becomes a 3, and I'm going to borrow that 1. 5 from 12 now is 7, and 2 from 3 is 1. Well, 25 can't go into 17, so I know I'm good there. I'm going to drop down my 0. 25 goes into 170 6 times, and I will get 150. Continue my subtraction. That gives me 20. Uh-oh, I can't do this. Guess what? I just add another 0 placeholder and drop it down. I can do this. 25 goes into 200 8 times. That gives me 200 with no remainder. So my answer would be 56.8. Okay? So if I go back to my original problem, remember we changed this 8 to a nothing so we could make sure that we had the ability to add that 0 on the end. So 14.2 divided by 0.25 gave me a total of 56.8. Hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions.